Self-awareness is a key predictor of success in any leadership role. Cornell University did a study recently of 72 different CEOs that work in organizations ranging from 50 million to 5 billion in revenues. And that was their main finding, was that this idea of self-awareness, this application of being aware of and adjusting your internal world in real time, is what made the difference. It was a key predictor of success in any of those organizations. And what are you aware of? What drives you? How you naturally respond in situations. Your preference, your style could be another way to look at that. What you're afraid of, what you're busy proving. I'll give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, I'm working with a client and I'm moving pretty fast. That is my natural wiring, if you will. I like to move fast. And in my brain, there is a secret compartment that says fast is good, slow is bad, just being honest. I know that's not true logically, that's just how it shows up in my body in the moment when I'm on automatic. And I'm working with this client and I'm, in a sense, machine gunning, like, and da-da-da, and what about this, and we can look at this, and da-da-da, and they, after about 10 minutes, I see the glaze happening, and I say, what do you, tell me what you're thinking. And they said, you are not giving me any time at all to process everything you're saying. I can't actually process any of it because right now I'm so overwhelmed with what sounds like to me all these problems that have to be simultaneously fixed that I've stopped listening. And I thought, wow, that's valid. I wasn't being very self-aware in that moment of my impact. And I could have been aware, I could have been paying attention, I could have slowed down, I could have stopped, I could have asked questions, made it more of a dialogue. And I noticed for me, sometimes in my perspective and in my enthusiasm and in like, oh my gosh, I see this, that I just turn into a machine gun. And for most people, they don't like being on the other end of a machine gun. Who knows why? Sounds horrible. And it was really an awesome moment for me to pause and to regulate myself in those moments. And what's been fantastic about that moment of clarity is since that time, there's been a few other moments that I started in on my natural pace and I caught myself and said, oh, hold on, let me ask a question. Let me slow down. Let me ask, what are you hearing? And what are you making this mean? And how are you applying it? Just to give some space for another way of processing. And what I do know about people that process a lot more methodically is they often pick up on a lot of detail that honestly I miss because I am so quick to be quick. So this level of self-awareness for any of us, when we level up our self-awareness, when we're ready to ask ourselves, what is the impact I'm having? Is it the impact I'm committed to? And instead of looking over there at the other person and blaming them because they don't get it, or they're not listening, or they're the wrong fit, maybe slowing down and saying, wow, what am I blind to in this moment about my impact on this other person? And is my impact what I'm saying I want to have happen, or am I way off track with it? Because sometimes we get off track and we don't notice we're off track. But if we're committed to what we say we're committed to, there will be a willingness to course correct. And that course correction has everything to do with our awareness of ourself, what we're saying to ourselves, about the other people, and about what we're up to in the world in any given moment.